Funding for diversity and inclusion efforts in Wisconsin remains a hot-button issue for Wisconsin elected officials.
And now state Republicans are calling for an audit of all diversity and inclusion efforts being funded by state government. Jarrell Ballard spoke to members of the legislature's audit committee and has you covered on why some say this is a step in the wrong direction.
We are heading towards a state that is more open for discrimination.
State Representative Francesca Hong sits on the Joint Legislative Audit Committee and says she was one of 4 members who voted against an audit on state diversity efforts.
For the Republicans to call us in after we've been gavelled out to propose this audit really, to me, seems like political theater.
In 2019, Governor Evers signed an executive order requiring each state agency to implement an equity and inclusion action plan. Republicans now want to see how those funds are being allocated.
So programs, staffing, policies, processes, as well as finances. But again, the scope of the audit is quite broad.
Democrats are also concerned that state agencies could soon face a similar situation to what happened with the universities of Wisconsin when essential funding was withheld until resources for their diversity and inclusion efforts were either reallocated or reimagined. In a statement sent to us by State Senator Wimberger, who voted in favor of the audit, he says, quote, "Race-based discrimination is not only wrong, it's illegal and should have no place in government." Yet since 2019, this administration has been focused on implementing decisive ideology and race-based discrimination across state agencies. This audit will give Wisconsinites a clear look at these initiatives and the time, money, and resources used on them.
But the size and scope and how broad this proposed audit is somewhat concerning.
Departments across the state have already agreed to cooperate with the audit that has slowly started getting underway. Reporting in Madison, Jarrell Ballard, 27 News.
Each of the 4 Democrats on the committee voted against the audit, while all 6 of the Republicans on the committee voted in favor. Now, the audit is expected to be completed in 2025.